Welcome back for another Minecraft video. We're on episode 16 of season 1, and we're on the third part of our mega barn build, and we're going to be finishing the side door and the side roof on this episode, and on the next episode we're going to be doing the side wall and the side roof, and we're going to get all the construction and tell you how I completed it, how I figured out how I'm going to do it. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this to help support the channel. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. First, we're going to start with this. As you can see over here, I did some smooth stone slabs. The reason why I did that is because the regular smooth stone blocks, they kind of had a weird, like they weren't consistent. They were all different, which I didn't really like. Some people do like that, and that's fine. But that's the reason why I went with the slabs, is because they all looked pretty consistent. And we'll start at the bottom here. And then if you look over, I kind of have like the stairs, the upside down stairs. I kind of did that just to kind of tie it in, so it kind of looked like I had more structure. I'm not sure. I'm still kind of indecisive about whether I'm going to put another post right here, because I feel like I like it kind of open right here, but for structural purposes, you know, to make it look more realistic, I don't know if I'd want another post or support right here. But for now, I think that I'm just going to keep it the way that it is. And as you can see right here, the bottom of the stone slabs, they kind of have this like odd, almost uneven looking texture on the bottom of it. At least in this texture pack, which I'm using the natural texture pack, and which I like. This is my favorite one. So you might not have the same issues on different texture packs. So what I did is I kind of put the stairs kind of going out, just to show the I don't know, a little bit more stability, I think. And then basically line the entire thing with the slabs. Kind of doing just the bottom here, and then I can go up top and finish it up there. Okay. I think I can do that. Hopefully I won't fall too many times. But I think from here I can, yeah. Alright. Fortunately, slabs are one of the hard things to just kind of hold your trigger down and pull. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Alright. And then what I did first, because actually this isn't what I did first on the other side. What I did first on the other side, because I wasn't sure exactly how this was going to mold together. And as you can see up here, this is kind of the light situation that I was talking about. Is I grabbed some glowstone, and when you have slabs or upside down stairs or stairs behind a glowstone or any kind of light source, it doesn't have to be glowstone. It could be torches. If you don't have access to the glowstones, or you don't have a silk touch pickaxe, you can just use torches, any kind of light source, really. It doesn't matter. And then here, let me go around the front so you can kind of see what it looks like. And as you can see, I put some let me make sure I don't have any creepers around me. I put some glowstone right there, which I'm going to be discussing on the other side, because I didn't do those ones because I wanted to show that to you guys. But if you go out here, and we have some light underneath the porch over here, so you can kind of see what that does. But as you can see, I don't have the light right here in these, but I do have the light in those, and it really brightens them up, which you can't even see the lights, which is kind of nice, because glowstones aren't really what I believe are really that pretty, to be honest. But they definitely light up the area, gives it a good light source. And then what I'm planning on doing on the bottom, other than having maybe some lanterns hanging from the ceiling, but I'm also going to have some water troughs made with stairs and water in them, and then put the light source underneath those, and that should light out the ground pretty well, without taking away from the inside design of the leafy barn ground. Alright, so let's get started on the roof. So what I did was I found the middle. So let's go up top, look at the other side. As you can see, it kind of molded really well together up here on this side, but I found basically the center, and then I gradually worked my way down to where those half slab area was, which, if you remember from the last episode, there was 4 that went up on the side here, and then I kind of molded it in, and we'll go over that and how that kind of worked out, which it looked like it turned out pretty well. And then basically I built the wall out from there once it started to kind of fit together. So it's a little tricky, but I basically started at the top, which is kind of nervous. I get a little nervous, but if you're crouched, some of the time you'll just make sure that you're putting your stairs correctly, because if you put an upside down stair, sometimes it'll knock you off. Alright, so we got that going out. I think that's the center. Right, yeah. Okay. And then basically you can start going out from here like that. All the way out, which you don't have to go all the way out. I mean, you could just continue kind of building this out gradually, so it kind of forms that safety net basically, so you don't fall off. But I mean, if you have a different way or a different method of doing it, this is just the method that I used. And then it basically, you do the same thing on the other side. Then if it does this, it should bend again, hopefully. If it doesn't, then you just have to break it and restart it. But it should mold, probably because I placed it wrong. There you go. It should have that corner on each side kind of thing. And pretty much it's all the stairs all the way up until you hit those slab, like the slab incline on the roof. So pretty much all the way up until you hit that, you're just bending this around one step at a time. The full blocks. So let's see here. So 5. So yeah, 6, 7. See how it molded all the way across, and then this just comes straight out. That sounds about right. Oh, we don't need those hoppers no more. So 1 and 2 more, and then I believe the next one is a stair right next to it, right? So it has the 1 right here, and then right next to it is a stair, which goes into the next set, and then you have your stair, and then a slab, and then the stair right next to it. So it goes slab, stair, and molding it in one at a time. So right here, we're doing a stair, and then we could put which I want to do 2 of them. Slab, this one right here, because the stair will go out, and since slab, stair, like that. Yes. We went slab, stair, slab, stair. And then this right here just goes straight out. I'm so confused. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I cut this one right here and put a stair like that. And then, yeah, then came out. That's probably why I did that. Is that about right? Because this right here, I'm not able to walk underneath. That looks about right. Yeah, because I wanted, because my wall on this side, I wanted to give it some depth. And so I wanted it to go at least one further than the wall. We have the one past the wall here, so it has that depth. And then the wall goes all the way across right here in the front. And with these bricks I did one high, just kind of like I did the windows for everything else. And this goes, yeah, one high there. So that's the depth there. And then we'll finish this out real quick, and then we'll start working on the main window, or the front area with the windows. And then this right here, actually, now that I think about it, it's going to have this upside down stair and right side up stair going all the way up. So you don't want to forget to do that while we're actually doing this end piece, because it's kind of a pain to come back and redo. But as this goes up, it should match up perfectly with the peak, and that's kind of how you know you did it right. So let's do this real quick just to make sure. And bam, perfect. See, we did it. I mean, obviously looking back at this, you could do it a lot differently. If you have your measurements correct, you could start at the bottom and work your way up. It'd be a little bit easier than going in the middle. I was showing you guys how I figured out how to do it and what I had to do to get to this point. But I'm hoping that this video is helpful for anybody who's trying to make something like this. Alright, so that's one side done. And then we just have to do the same thing with the other side. But like I said, if you already know where it's going to go, for this instance, we know that there's one slab right here, right? Oh man, probably gonna screw myself up here. No, I want it right here. Yep, the single slab one. So right here, I'm gonna put a full one, but I already have my slabs out, so that goes like that. And then if we're starting from the bottom, then it might be a little bit easier to kind of go up that way. It's the stair piece, which I don't know if you can see the square around that, but that's the stair piece, slab, stair piece. So that should be a slab, and then the stair piece should go right here. That should be, yeah, like that. And then there should be 7, right? Counted out 7 last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got it. Now all we have to do is just fill this in, because now we got all the complicated pieces done. Alright, so that part is done. Now we're gonna get ready to do the front part. Alright, so the center piece, we have 6 blocks of flower bed. So if we think, let's see here, the center is, I believe, 55 and 56 or let's see here, I think it's this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Gotta do some math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Okay. So that's the center of the window area. So that kind of pinpoints where we're going to be putting the next piece in here. If you look across the way, it actually would be pretty easy to just look over there and mirror what we're doing here. So what we're going to need is the stairs and the smooth sandstone. We will also need the other blocks for all the exteriors. So in the middle, you have 2 stairs going each direction here, and then you're going to have 1 smooth sand block, and then another stair right on top of it. And then if you look across, you have 2 blocks that go all the way up, but we're going to start at the very bottom. Trying to put my cursor on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going all the way up the side here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the main window frame. And then you have stairs that go upside down, which should leave a gap of 2, which we see over there. And then might as well go down to the other side of this to make the other window. We have the 1. That's the reason why I had the scaffolding on the other side. Did the same thing. Alright, so this is what I was talking about before. See how there's just the 1 block right there? I think I'm going to actually do 3. That way it kind of frames out the window. So it kind of looks consistent on both sides. And then put the upside down stair and the upside down stair. And then all these other pieces we're just filling in with the brick. So that just kind of completes that whole side right there. And then jump. Yeah. Alright, but we do have the other stairs that go right in the top here. So it kind of gives it that star look. And bam. Okay. So now what we can do is just use our scaffolding. Kind of go up there and come on. Just fill it in up here on the top of the brick. Or the cut sandstone, sorry. Perfect. All that looks fine. Let's go down and finish this other side. So we have the other window, which is stair, stair, 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and then we know to just fill in all this here. And then we have what? 1 block in between before we put the stair, but it's all framed out with the smooth sandstone, so it make it a little bit easier maybe. Perfect. Bam. That's it. And then all we have to do is put the flowers in the bed here and finish it off with the trapdoors, and then we also have the fences, which we'll do. Trapdoors. Alright, so that's all of that. And then what I did with the fences, just to kind of give it some really good depth, but let's sleep real quick. I want to try to make sure I'm doing this exactly how I did it over on the other side. But I put it all along the side here. Oh. And it should, because they're all solid blocks, they're not the... Okay, I believe I went out 2 though, so I went like that, so it kind of goes into the window frame there. Because it's supposed to just kind of tear all the way up. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is put some more scaffolding here. As long as it has kind of like that gradual stair, which I can't see from here. So I need it to go right here, right there. So it fills in all the way across there. So basically, I think it's just 3. I think it's just 3 down, basically, right? To make it more, to make it a little bit simpler, it's just 3 down on each of these. I think that would make it a little bit simpler of a way to remember. Okay, go down. Almost fell off. Alright. Let's see here. Did I do it all the way? No, I gotta do this one, and then that should be it. We have 1 missing right there. Alright, let's take a look back. Let's take a step back and see what it looks like here. Perfect. See how it has that gradual, you know, kind of a step up each, you know, as it goes up and then goes down. It's very consistent. That's exactly what I want. So that's it. That's the front and the back of the barn. And then now, yeah, I'll take a, yeah, I think that looks really nice. It's really coming together. It's the first time I've actually built one of these, or at least a barn, so I'm kind of excited. One thing I do need to finish right here, going all the way across. All right. That needs to be broken. So what I did was put some stairs on that side as well. And completed. Go up there and grab that slab just because I don't like leaving any pieces behind if I can help it. Grab my scaffolding, which I still have up on the other side. Alright, so that's that side done. And then of course we're going to be probably putting the entire floor across here, and then it's going to kind of probably step up into the next level, so it's going to be like a spiral staircase here, and then it's going to have the floor is going to be level with this, and then there's going to be like some stairs kind of going up into these rafters into the second floor. I think that's what I'm going to do, but let's not waste any more time talking about that. I really want to get on to this next piece.